Veldig flott plass. Skikkelig fine omgivelser der. Hallo turister! Det er ifra den store verdensavisen dette her, vet du. Reiden! Påse! Hallo, gutt!
This is the second wettest spot in the entire world. It gets over 400 inches of rain per year. It's only second to Mount Range on the island of Hawaii. It's nearly 600 inches of rain.
Hallo! Ja.
I see some flying fish. This is the port side. We got some flying fish. And the dive site is just ahead of us. We just have a few more minutes till we get there. So we may want to use the restroom to get a drink. Next thing you'll hear is our service officer. He'll be calling us.
That's one of the Russians. Go on, Delta 396 2. Be at Jeopardy of time check out here.
Se der har vi ubåten vi skal ut med da. Eller ned skal vi med den. Vi skal både ut og ned med den. 50 meter. Det skal bli moro.
Please return to the main cabin. When you sit there.
Nå er vi i ubåten, og nå er vi 6 fot nede. Og så skal vi ned til bare 150 fot. 150 fot ned. Ja, det skal bli. Vi er faktisk bare rett under vannskorpa. Det vi ser over oss nå, det er bånd på den båten som har tatt oss hit ut.
What's the length of your bow?
Roger, Stan. What's the length of my bow?
Det var fantastisk. Dette går fort ned.
Okay, we switch to analog telephone. That means one thing, that we are totally submerged, going down to the bottom. I need to point out these white bits. Toby and I will be helping you point out some of those fish. And also, if you want to look at some of the fish that we might not point out, those are around the fish cards. 2 depth gauges, opposite corners of the submarine. One up here forward by me on the port side.
Hva?
So you guys do need to know what side you're on. On the port side. There's always a hand, so I know you know where you are. We'll be referring to port and starboard throughout the whole dive, so make sure you look at your side when you call your side. And we will be going by a couple of reef formations. And it means we'll only be able to go along one side at one time. Turn the submarine around and we go by on the other side. So if you're not seeing what the other side is seeing right away, just be patient. We will turn the submarine around so you guys will get the full view. Anything that you see here, you can use your flash on this side, that's okay. Reef fish, so they hang out where the reef is, so we need to come down and see where they are. 92 feet right now, the bottom right down there in view. We'll probably be at about 105, 110 feet throughout the whole dive. Wow. Does anybody know if coral is a plant or an animal? Animal. Very good. And everything that you are seeing out there on the bottom right now is either coral or sand. We'll be seeing a lot of hard stony corals today mainly, and other areas in between the coral there is sand. Formation. Hundreds of fish there. Port side is a raccoon butterfly fish. Yellow and black with a white dot stripe over his eye. It's a raccoon butterfly. You'll see quite a bit of butterfly fish out here today. They're on your fish cards also. Just next to the bluefin trevally there's quite a few different butterfly fish. So you want to keep your eye out for them.
Ja, her skulle det mange vært så mye fisk som det er.
Different variation of colors and stuff like
that. Det liker seg, så. Nå kanskje liker seg best.
This large school of yellowfish that we're just passing here on the starboard side with the blue stripes. These are known as blue striped snapper. are the snapper family, very good eating fish. Also known as ta'ape. Now the ta'ape were imported here to Hawaii. They are not native. Brought here in the late 1950s as an alternate food source, along with a few other species of fish that they brought in.
Sånne mängder. Bare la det stå der, ja, og gå. Bare la det stå og gå.
Ta'ape were only put into Kaneohe Bay off of Oahu when they first brought them in. Only about 3,000 of them. Now you can see there's even more than 3,000 out here. They're pretty much traveled all over the Hawaiian Islands now. You can find them in the waters anywhere around Hawaii on reefs like this. And as you can see, there's quite a lot of them. They do reproduce fairly quickly. Their primary diet, though, is fish eggs. So they've been kind of a problem. They are kind of regulating and even depopulating other fish species because all the groupers do not reproduce very quickly. So these guys outproduce the groupers and kind of a problem. Mainly because the Hawaiians, when they first got here, or the fish when they first got here, the Hawaiians didn't really take to them very well as they thought they would. But now more and more lately they have been out there to the lower sea urchins that might be out there.
Men du kler seg mot filmen.
For a long, skinny gray fish. And a long, skinny yellow fish also. Those are called trumpet fish. They pretty much hang motionlessly out of the water. They don't swim around too fast. Ooh, right out there on the other side of the reef is a gray snapper, that long, slender fish coming right towards the submarine. It's a big uku, or gray snapper. He's also part of the damselfish family. They're the ones that have white bodies. It's white right in the center of their bodies, and the rest of their body is black, like their heads and fins and their tails. They'll be black. Try to keep you away, try to keep you away from their little homes there. As I was saying, there are about 700 species of fish here in Hawaii. The further west that you travel, the more species of fish you'll find.
Down here in this area, you'll see multiple different types of corals. See the cauliflower coral, looks like small heads of coral. You know, everything you see here on the bottom, and the first large coral formation we saw was a Kent-style anchor. Now they're by the University of Hawaii along with the Lanza submarines. And its purpose is to take a temperature reading every 15 minutes. The temperature reading is then stored in the thermograph for 3 months. Then we come down and retrieve it and send it back to the university. The camouflage is amazing there. Start to move.
Instantly.
Det blekksprut.
Pretty amazing thing to watch that right there.
Bakken er fin, så vet ikke jeg. Det skal vi spise I kveld. Det godt.
Great view here.
Skal vi ikke spise blekksprut I kveld, så vet ikke jeg.
One of the best views I've ever seen here on the submarine. Really close.
Så merkelig.
Utrolig. Det var vel den som sprøytet blekken nederst.
109 fot, det blir det dypeste vi skal komme her.
Off into the sand, it gets ground up.
Jeg hørte at du sa du skulle klage på pengene.
We actually say that usually the eagle rays are pretty scared of the sub, but we're hoping this guy will grow up with us, and that way he'll get used to us being out here. And they're not really, hopefully he won't be affected by all the noise and stuff. And those two octopus are still out there too, straight out from the eagle ray in the sand out there. And then straight down in the sand is that large gray snapper. the rocks are right above that first reef that we went down to. And that way the submarine can be directed down to that without too much trouble. Submarine comes in that level, you'll see the vertical thrusters come on in the center of the submarine.
Vertical concentration, bring your heading 90 degrees to starboard.
Лодочка, на которой мы плыли. На глубину 40 метров можно пустить.
Så. Ja, nå må vi smile igjen til, for nå blir det filmet. Ja. Det var et helt fantastisk tre. Banyantre heter dette. Det er grodd sammen hele veien. Alt sammen henger. Alle sammen henger litt sammen. Det er helt fantastisk. Nå er du jo filmstjerne.
Ja, nå hjemme det gjør.
Ja, vi har det godt her. Og så deilig pol, og så deilig vær. Helt fantastisk.
Det er en drømmeplass.
Ja, det er skikkelig fint. Det flotteste ser jeg logge. Det er så fine, lave bygninger overalt.
2 tennisbaner og
Ja, det er flott.
egen.
Selv om vi ikke har spilt tennis enda, så kan vi gjøre det. Sånn, skal du fortelle da at vi er ute på den svarte stranda? At den er verdensberømt, at det er eneste i hele verden? Ja vel. Få høre da, har du noen kommentar til det, Reide? Jeg må zoome inn, komme og få inn i fokus. Der er hun.
Der borte.
Svart strand.
Der borte.
Og så der, ja, der borte er det strand, ja. Helt fantastisk. Svarte sandstranda, ja. Så bader jo Diana også. får vi regne på den svarte stranda. Hallo! Hallo, dere blir filmet alle sammen nå. Nå må det være en filmstjerne der.
Må dere danse litt da? Rolf! 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 Nå er vi... Nå tar Øyden og skal hente svarte sand med seg hjem. Ja da. På med solbrillene. Ned. Og der nede er Joakim også. Hei, satan, så dere ser. Så kommer vi veldig godt opp her. Se. Sånn det står bølger fra det.
Du får komma in, säger du. Gå in och så film.
Ja vel?
Must class will down.
Ja.
The accident.
Ja,
When they come out, they come right in. I open the gate.
Nei, men
In the place.
dette er ok.
What stage you supposed to come?
De andra turistade
Ja, se meg da.
på Hawaii och så...
Så flinke dere er, hæ?
Men imponerar nog stort på dig från Hawaii så svömmer när det är så kallt.
Dere er flinke. Hallo, lille venn. Nå har du vært flink. Åse, fryser du, eller? Hallo!
Nå skal vi kanskje filme Ludvig sine her.
Hva sa du, Åse? Hva var det du sa for noe?
Nå må Ludvig sin komme ut.
Ikke gapa en skrekk.
Reiden.
Skal du filme ned stippen?
Ja. Kom svømmelæreren. Inn med magen. Kom an. Du må ikke gå så nærme nå.
Ja, nei, skal vi se filme ned stippen her?
Følg dette. Ok, 1, 2, 3. Og... Ta piruetten da, Joakim. Ta piruetten da.
Vad sa du?
Piruetten. Ja, da er begge to førstemann da. Kom an. Kappløp her.
Hva sier du, Diana?
Kappløp, sier jeg.
eller? Ja, men det svømmer bort til meg, jo.
Ja, nå svømmer jeg.
Ja, det er deilig nå. Nå må du filme tanten din, Diana. Nå må du ikke bare filme.
Klarer jeg å filme meg her? Hallo!
Hallo!
Tennisbanen dette her nå.
Hadde jeg truffet en ball, så hadde det gått bra.
Men Rolf traff dessverre ikke. Rolf traff ikke, hvor er du hen?
Skal du serve igjen?
Ja, når det han skal sove.
Er det jeg?
Nei, han.
Ja.
Rolf, første gang Rolf spiller dette spillet. Å, kom. Ikke over nettet?
Nei. Den gikk ikke over nettet.
Men da er det du skal sove, Rolf.
Det er jeg som skal serve.
Skal vi se mesteren. Nei, ikke ta meg på de siden.
Den skal ikke ned på min side, der.
Nei.
Den skal over nettet, ja.
Ja.
Det er misforstått, ja. Prøv igjen, da.
En gang til, da. Se hva du klarer. Se hva du digger til.
Jeg kan gå bort her.
Nei, du skal stå bak den hvite streken.
Ja vel. Det var voldsomt, da.
Ja! Nei!
Det var noe dritt, ja.
Skal jeg prøve å spille litt?
Så. Da.
Jeg sprengte etter meg.
Hallo! 4-1.
Den klarte du det. Ja! Ja, takk til meg.
Sånn. Bare Alcatraz denne, Reidun?
Ja.
Ja. Du er enige om det nå?
Djeveløya.
Djeveløya var de kalt opp for, ja. Reidun!
Ved cablecar. Nå holder de på å snu cablecaren, så vi skal få turen tilbake oss igjen. Ja. Sant, Rolf? Det er ok?
Det er bra, altså. Vi trenger noen spiker her.
Det ble sånn nisseengel. De er ikke så store, de, ja. Så de andre arktiske.
Det blir kjekt å se sjåa.
Det minner meg utseendemessig om styrer og sånt.
I verden, han er flink til å gjøre kunstner. Han vil ha mer fisk nå, vet du.
Se den der.
Ja.
Svære dyr.
Fine.
Ja.
Men de er egentlig større enn det.
Vil han ha?
Nå så du. Nå så du. Han vinker til publikum.
Jeg ser det var helt korrupt, ja. Så skal jeg spørre til vann, jo.
Se, Joakim, se.
Åh, så skal han ha mer mat.
Du. Og ned og tok en tur. Plastiskasse. Se Joakim, der kommer han. ikke han som ligger død der.
Ja. Jo, det bruker nok den enkle metoden med straff og belønning når det gjelder opptreningen. Du ser vi en gang har gjort noe sånn, skal bort av fisk.
Jeg er jordbommer. Se denne, Joakim.
Det var morsomt.
Det er dine Hawaii.
Oh, in Hawaii? Oh, that must have been nice. That was...
Vil du si noe da? Hvor bykene og tak og...
Ja, ja, nå er du i filmen, Joakim. Nå vil vi høre på det. Ja, si noe. Ja, ta litt leppa litt, da.
Så du den svære der? Nei, du må få han med når han kommer over. Ikke her, Rolf.
Det var fint, det.
Det var en virkelig. Ligger bare og sover og hviler seg.
Se der.
Ligger og vaker.
Ja. Her, Rolf, her er det en svært akvarie.
Ja.
Se der. Må du stå unna litt. Ja.
Se den der, se den. Der, Rolf, se der borte kommer den der sak.
Den søteste.
Se, den der var. Nå er han rett ved den.
Kom an. Nå kommer han.
Hvor ble det av skjerdfisten? Der kommer den.
Der kommer han.
Gå videre. Gå inn med deg så øynene på stilk.
Blir målt etter faste tider.
Ja.
Kan du gå her og se?
Ja, det er sjelden.
Men det er
Det er haitenner. I forskjellige størrelser.
Og så går du videre.
Det var også flere haitenner. Uff a meg.
Det er hammerhai,
Jaha.
tigerhai,
Ja vel. Haien? Jaha.
great white.
Det så ut som han var litt trøtt.
Det er haibarn.
Ja, det er små haier.
3 til 5 år.
Ja, ja. Ja, fine de. Åh, så fine de er. Ja.
They are very
Ja.
beautiful, but still scary when they are so big.
Odd. Now the reason for all these different names is that they're found across the
Er det fjelløve?
Yeah.
all the way up into Alaska and Canada, down through the western United States and all the way down to the very southern tip of South America. In Florida, when these cats are known as panthers, there may be as few as 40 of them left. And that is due to the destruction of the flock. A few things to think about. Thanks, Liz. That's right. Still want to pet him? Yeah, okay, we'll stand right here and I will show you how. We'll start out by giving him something to keep his mouth busy. There you go. Now you always want to pet a porcupine from the front towards the back. One direction only. Go ahead and give that a try. That's pretty good. How does he feel? He feels pretty soft, doesn't he? That's right. And that's because what you're feeling on top is this nice soft fur. It's what's underneath that fur that you need to worry about. That is those 30,000 very sharp quills. You definitely don't want to rub him the wrong way. Go ahead and give him a few more pets. And you don't have to worry about Quilver shooting his quills out because that is just a myth. Porcupines can't really shoot or throw their quills. Now you're doing a good job. Let's take a look at your hand. Show the audience no blood, no quills. I think we have a professional porcupine petter here. And for doing such a good job, we have one more challenge for you. Besides being a porcupine, that is that they'll sometimes puncture themselves, other porcupines, and even on occasion, they're unlucky trainers with those quills. But the good news is that each one of the quills is coated with a natural antibiotic. So hopefully that can help to prevent any kind of infection.
Det är jätteroligt man filmar det också.
Large family groups numbering up to 500 at a time. If you've ever heard that phrase, safety in numbers, well, it certainly applies here because these little guys are always on the lookout for danger, and 500 pairs of eyes can usually spot it a lot quicker than one. Now, you hear Baxter making some noises. Squirrel monkeys are capable of making up to 27 different calls that they use in communication. They like it very much. That's good broccoli. Well, besides fruits and vegetables, squirrel monkeys do need their protein. And no, I've heard that they... Not sometimes, all the time, every day. Okay, well, keep her over there then. Well, besides biting, their little fingers do get into just about everything. So today, it is illegal to own a squirrel monkey as a pet. We really feel it's places like Marine World and other zoos and parks that are better equipped to give them the special care and attention that they deserve. Now, you gonna give us one last jump? Now remember, Baxter is 18 years old. That's kind of a senior citizen for a monkey. Can you do it? All right. Now, did you guys know that about 1/2 of all of the animal species in the world live in a rainforest? And today, those rainforests are in a lot of trouble. But hopefully together, through education, we can save the ones that remain, because above the ground. Sure. Okay, maybe tomorrow. Well, now they have another interesting way of hunting, and that is that they can locate rodents underground. If she were to locate the entrance to a rodent's burrow, she'd reach down and grab herself a snack, just like that. Good job, Lucia. Right. As you can, and it means black here. And as you can see, Samara is well adapted to live in a very dry and harsh environment. Her fur would help her blend in with the sandy desert, and those large, oversized feet would actually spread out on the surface of the sand to give her better footing. And of course, you can't help but notice those large, tufted ears on her head. Those tufts actually collect sound and help funnel it straight down into her ears to give her better hearing. Now, Mother Nature has provided the caracal with expertly been able to change some of those myths. This is Burma, our giant Indian fruit bat. Now, let me start out by saying that bats do not, they never have, and they never will make a nest in people's hair. In fact, bats are very clean animals, and only a tiny percentage of them would detect hunting bats that use echolocation. Now, the fruit bats happen to have excellent eyesight, just as good, if not better, than our own. And these fruit bats are also very important in helping to reseed the rainforest. While munching on fruit, they are Now, the kid fox is found in the central part of our state, where pressure from heavy development, as well as larger predators, such as the coyote, have forced them onto the California Endangered Species List. Recovery. Now, working with animals is always a challenge, and with Zephyr, as you can see, the largest challenge is just getting him to sit still for a minute. But he's trying real hard. So as a reward, Maureen is going to point out his favorite treat hidden right here in this log, and what you'll see on our tour today. This is Bit, our Southeast Asian binturong. Now that might be hard to understand, so let me spell it for you. That's B-I-N-T-U-R-O-N-G, binturong. Now I'm sure you're all out there wondering, what in the world is this guy related to? Well, the binturong's closest cousin would be the mongoose or the civet. since they live deep in the rainforest, we don't know much about them. But one thing we do know is that they are great tree climbers. With those powerful legs and sharp claws, they're able to scale any tree. Now, as Biff crosses that rope, you might notice his 3-foot-long, fully prehensile, or grasping tail that he uses to help him balance. Vintrons happen to be omnivorous. That means they'll eat anything that doesn't eat them first. Fruits, vegetables, birds, rodents, reptiles, exactly.
Ja, du vet, jeg filmer nærme, selv om det der oppe.
If the breeze is blowing in your direction, you may just get a whiff of Biff, whether you want one or not. Well, I'm sure you can see why he's one of the most total design of the cheetah's body that enables them to break all land animal speed records, and here's why. With a light, streamlined body combined with a flexible spine and long legs, they're able to reach staggering strides of up to 20 feet. Large nasal passages draw air into huge and powerful lungs, and those pivoting hips and that flat, rudder-like tail allow the cheetah to change direction almost instantly. Now, cheetahs have non-retractable claws. That means they stay out all the time, and it makes our visit with Luna, our baby fruit bat. I'd like to thank you all and wish you a great day here at Marine World Africa, USA. So long, everyone.
Not all of our elephants get along with one another all the time. No, I can see that. And Margie's actually bounced into one of our fence lines.
Reidun, hva synes du om elefantene? Hallo! Joakim, nå må du si litt da. Hallo! Hva er det alt du hadde å si? Hei, nå var vi så trett. Hallo! Hallo! Hei! Hei!
Pride Alliance. The females are born in the Pride. The females stay in the Pride territory their whole lives. The male... Good boy, Rice. Good boy, Alice. Okay, good boy. And there's a hind leg walk. That comes from play. In fact, cats do more behavior. Cats need to learn how to survive in the wild by being born and raised by wild parents, right, Mark?
Tigers take their positions on a pedestal. That pedestal is considered home base and is the beginning and ending point of every behavior. Each tiger has been assigned their own pedestal, and both Ron and the cats know which seat belongs to who. You will also notice that after each behavior, the cats will... And now, with our tigers in place, all 8 will sit up. This is their very special way of welcoming all of you to Jungle Theater. Solano, Carey, and Vallejo.
And Stubby's even observed, basically waiting and back crossing behind the fire and getting on. Cindy up here and his brother Damien in front of him. They're doing well,
let's make that 4 out of 5 of our Bengal Tigers.
Kimmy thinks she's cute. And lucky for Kimmy, she is a cutie pie, aren't you, sport? Marcon's in retirement of jumping, but he likes to jump so much he does anyway. He's 11 and a half years old.